Very good afternoon. Welcome to this edition of Lunchtime News on MTV Sports. I'm Shahin Jurangpati. So first we'll take a look at your headlines. 3 members from the same family murdered in Bulat Sinhala. Another group of students affected by the unexplained allergy. The UN Security Council to reach an agreement on the escalating conflict between Israel and the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. Now for the stories in detail. 3 bodies were discovered in the Udahen Wata area in Bulat Sinhala this morning.
The police said that the suspicions have arisen that the victims may have been murdered. The bodies were discovered at around 7 this morning based on a tip-off. It has been found that the victims are members of the same family. Police teams have been deployed to the area.
Meanwhile, the bodies of a 32-year-old woman and her 7-year-old child were found with burn injuries in Kiriala. Now, the police said that the incident had taken place over a personal dispute at around 2 this morning. In more local news, police believe the incident may have occurred over a personal issue. The Kiriala police have commenced investigations into the incident. Meanwhile, the Ratnapura magistrate is to conduct the inquest into the deaths later today. Well, a mother and her son have died after setting themselves alight in the Matuagala area in Ratnapura. Now, the police said that the incident had occurred at around 2:30 a.m. this morning. More local news, a fire broke out in the Katalua Ranwala ancient Vihara in Gaul last night. The police said that the shrine room of the Vihara was completely destroyed by the fire. The fire had erupted at the Ranwala ancient Vihara in the Guinevalla area, which comes under the Yahangama police division, at around 10 last night. Area residents stated that there was no one present at the Vihara at the time of the fire. The area residents, with the assistance of the fire brigade, had been able to douse the fire. However, much damage had been caused to the shrine room of the temple. The country's first printing machine, which was used to print and publish the Lanka Loka newspaper in 1861, was also destroyed in the fire. Now, the police said that the reason for the fire is yet to be ascertained. President Mahinda Rajapaksa, who is on an official visit to Kazakhstan, attended a cultural ceremony yesterday. The cultural ceremony was held in the city of Astana. The cultures of both countries were showcased at the event. A large group, including the leaders of the 2 countries, attended the event. As Sri Lanka has maintained diplomatic ties with Kazakhstan since 1992, with the 2 countries engaging in economic, business and cultural cooperation. The aim of President Mahinda Rajapaksa's visit is to further strengthen this 20-year relationship. This is the first visit to the country by a Sri Lankan president.
On the opening of pyramid, this exhibition was to the opening.
A man was killed when a tipper truck toppled near a yellow crossing on the Monoragala-Porterville main road this morning. Our correspondent stated that the accident had occurred near the Obeguda Central College. Now, the accident had occurred at around 6 a.m. today. Our correspondent said that the deceased was a 67-year-old father of 4. The driver of the tipper has been arrested in connection with the incident. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Petroleum Industries states that oil leaks occur when fuel is being pumped from the Colombo harbour to the oil refinery in Kolonnawa. Secretary of the Ministry of Petroleum Industries, PHA Samarthunga, stated that as the pipeline system is old and when a large amount of pressure is added, oil leaks may occur. The Secretary added that it has been decided the pipeline will be replaced with a new one. He went on to say that a certain period of time will be taken for this procedure. Last December, the Sapukaskanda oil refinery was inactive for a few days due to renovation activities. The Ministry of Petroleum Industries decided to halt the unloading of crude oil for 3 days. Environmentalists claim that tortoise species in this country are facing a threat of extinction. Environmentalist Sajiva Chamikara says that the species facing the highest risk are the star tortoise, rock tortoise and the soft-shelled tortoise. Now, Sajiva Chamikara further said that the reason behind this threat is the destruction of habitat and poaching.
The quality of the habitat these tortoises enjoy is constantly decreasing due to human intervention. This is directly affecting the tortoise population. Also, the soft-shelled tortoise and the rock tortoise are hunted excessively. The star tortoise lives mainly in dry areas. Many of these dry areas are being subjected to development. Therefore, their habitat is being destroyed. This too directly affects the existence of the star tortoise. Due to all these factors, these animals are facing extinction. Even when we compiled our report in 2007, we identified these animals as endangered species.
20 students of the Udagama Central College have been hospitalized following an allergic reaction. Medical Superintendent of the Balangoda Base Hospital, Dr. D.M.C. Dasanaika, said that the students had developed blisters soon after school began this morning. Now, he noted that, however, the students are not in serious condition. The students are aged between 12 and 13 years. Meanwhile, 2 students from the Gampola Muslim College who suffered from an unexplained allergic reaction are still receiving treatment in hospital. 18 students were previously admitted to the hospital due to the allergy. The symptoms experienced by the students include faintness, skin rashes and itchiness. 16 of the students who were admitted have been discharged. Well, now in sports news, Sri Lanka captain Mahela Jayawardena praised the patience and resilience that spinner Rangana Herath had displayed over the past few years in a press conference held in Galle yesterday.
Well, the first thing they have to learn is the patience that Rangana showed. I think for almost 10 years he was behind Murali waiting for his opportunity, but he never gave up. He never got many opportunities, but whenever he got his opportunity he played and performed, but he was very patient learning the trade with Murali. So the other generation has to do the same thing. You know, they have to be patient and keep learning the trade. It's not easy. You can have the talent, but it's just about going out there and delivering, and be patient and keep asking questions. So the younger guys are doing that. You know, they always come and speak to Rangana at practices and and work with him. We've got a nice little setup with the Spinners Academy as well, where Rangana goes and helps all the younger guys as well with P.L. Vijayatunga. So that's what they need to do. They need to keep learning every day. It's a learning process for most of these young bowlers.
Tough Mudder, the team endurance sensation that has swept the world, ended its 2012 UK program at the Colmondley estate in Malpas yesterday.
The final UK event of the year saw around 8,000 participants brave electric shocks, fire and mud tunnels as they completed the 12-mile-long 25-obstacle course. Differing from traditional mass participation races, Tough Mudder places an emphasis on camaraderie over finishing times as competitors work in teams to help their fellow mudders complete the course. Originating in Pennsylvania, USA in 2010, Tough Mudder has been a huge hit with 35 events across the globe in 2012. The Cheshire event was the third in Britain this year, following the debut UK Tough Mudder in Kettering in May and Tough Mudder Scotland in July. Amongst the participants were a series of local competition winners who won the chance to take on the course. These 10 winners were joined by over 50 local employees of the event's official sponsor.
So over shoulders of the person next to you, bring it in together. Let's make some noise for Team Dino Rod! Check these guys out.
Well, now in football news, former England captain David Beckham will leave LA Galaxy after next month's Major League Soccer Cup final, but said he intended to continue with his playing career.
The 37-year-old midfielder, who has been linked with a move to Australia's A-League, said in a statement, quote, "I've had an incredible special time playing for LA Galaxy. However, I want to experience one last challenge before ending my career," unquote. Beckham has spent 6 seasons with Galaxy and in January signed a new 2-year contract after winning the MLS title with the club. The former Manchester United and Real Madrid player will play his final game on the 1st of December in the MLS Cup final against Houston Dynamo at Galaxy's Home Depot Center. Beckham won 115 caps for England, 6 league titles with Manchester United in the Premier League, and then enjoyed league success with Real in Spain. The London-born midfielder was the first designated player in MLS, a title covering the Beckham rule, which allowed clubs to sign certain players outside of the league's strict salary cap rules.